So now that it's pretty much confirmed that James Charles is a sleazy bitch, I no longer feel bad about making this kind of video and just, you know, roasting him a bit. In case you're unaware, a while ago, a video surfaced of James Charles as a kid singing Pumped Up Kicks. And this got, like, mocked because, you know, it's not very good at all.
Tell you his plan, he's got a old cigarette.
Oh, music to my ears.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks better run, better run.
So I, for a while, have thought it would be a fun challenge to see if I can make that sound, I was gonna say good, but like, I'll settle for like, semi-half sorta decent. Fun story, I literally spent the last hour recording this video, only to find out that my screen recording software wasn't actually recording the whole time. So the actual like beat is pretty much done. I still have to add some chords just to fill out the sound, but the drums, the percussion, the beat, that's done. First off, I'm gonna show you how I have changed James's voice. Yesterday I spent 2 hours in Melodyne, which is a pitch correction software, also adjusting the timing and correcting the pitch how I could. The problem is that the actual quality of the audio is so bad that kind of no matter what I do, it's just gonna sound trash. So I thought, how about we lean into the sort of lo-fi feel, and I have like EQ'd the bejesus out of this. You can see 1 EQ, 2 EQ, 3 EQs, a limiter, some reverb, a compressor, a bit of auto-tune on the pitch corrected stuff, and some extra reverb effect over here as well. So we've gone from what you heard before to this.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, I'll run my gun.
It still clips on like the loud notes, but that like grain and fuzz is in the original recording. It's gonna be like, I could not fix that personally. I don't have the skills for that.
All the other kids with the pumped up, better run.
Him saying kicks there is so bad that I had to remove it, and I was like, I'll do it. So after I put the little chords and stuff in, I'm gonna work a bit on the vocals, because I think the way I can help this sound better is by recording some vocals of my own and panning them like left and right and really reverbing them to help fill out the sound, because if I can say kicks underneath it, hopefully it'll sound like the syllables are there and maybe sound like he's singing it. I think I've done a really good job of recreating the rest of the beat. I'll play this without his voice first. This is what it sounds like. I think like pretty much spot on. For anyone just starting out making their own beats, you might be like, wow, I use these like instruments and they just don't sound great within the mix. How do people do that? The answer is EQ, effects, and reverb. Because if I just used the raw samples and didn't play around with the sound at all, here's how it would sound. Still recognizable, but not nearly as good or even remotely sounding like the actual song. So instead, this is what we have. Yeah, and with the vocals, that's acceptable. Now we need to add a little bit to fill out the sound. Let's get up Serum, which is an amazing synth. By the way, this isn't sponsored, but if you are wanting to make beats and get into that stuff, a site I would recommend 100% is called Splice. It has like all kinds of samples, like even little synth plucks, so much stuff. I use it and I even rent a couple of instruments from there. So that's how I have Serum here, which, you know, I don't really like the default sound, but I do really like a couple of the lead synths in here. I think that'll help fill out the sound. It's super reverby. Essentially, I want this to loop like kinda quietly in the background. Another for good measure. Great. I wanna like take out some of that high-end screechy sound. So maybe we just... Then it's kind of like deeper in the background, and let's duplicate it and put it to the left and right. That way it kind of surrounds the sound instead of being in the middle. Sounds good. Now we need like a low kind of like. I'll use Serum again and we'll find something that kind of like plucks. I think that could work, right? Don't like the A. Nope. Hate all of that. Maybe we don't use a synth. Maybe we need like a bass. Okay, I think we got there. I think that sounds nice. Let's see how that sounds if I make it sound really deep in the background. Yeah, that's nice. All right, I'm liking that. Now let's see how James's vocals fit in. Like, it's not great, but it's like there, right? I want to see how the bullet sounds at the end. It's so awful. Oh, dude, the way it cuts off. All right, so where are we at now? We've got the beat done. Vocals panned left and right. I think all that's left to kind of make this feel a bit more complete is for me to fill an underlying vocal. I'm gonna try like not singing it super cleanly because I feel like the audio quality might clash a little bit, my mic versus his mic, and we've got to keep the same sort of effect for it to feel consistent. But his vocals are now really like high and mid-end heavy, no like low end. So I'll try to sing like really low end heavy to try to counteract it. Like, you know, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks, and like try to not keep it super rhythmic.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, I'll run my gun.
How's it sounding?
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run,
Oh, dude, I sound so gravelly. I like it. I'm gonna add a few different audio tracks so I can take a bunch of different takes.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's sounding pretty good. Let's do the rest of the singing.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet.
Oh, that end is incredible. Now I just want to go through and just for the meme, all I'm going to do is say the word kicks loudly and with diction. Kicks. How does that sound? Yeah, okay. I think I am ready to export this and see how it goes. Let's just render that out. I have spent like an hour and a half recording this, but also 2 hours fixing the vocals yesterday. So with some other things, like almost 4 hours just working on this, spending my time literally polishing a turd. We've taken what was like an awful webcam cover that just sounded atrocious, and we made it into something passable for extremely amateur musician. Here we go. I think I'm tapping out. That was rough. And it doesn't even sound like I wanted it to, but I don't know what else to do with his vocals. They clash with everything. Oh my God, I'm so done. Let me know how you think I did. Thanks for watching this disaster. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see me do more stuff like this, let me know down in the comments. I can put myself through this torture again just for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button. And as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.